Let's talk about the stance and how you set yourselves up for boxing. Now, for me, the classic stance is here, at shoulder level. I need my gloves here to deliver the punches, but also to defend. Right, now, if you're one of those boxers who tends to have their hands way up here, then I think you're doing the wrong thing. Because how can you possibly punch from that level? And the other thing is, you're leaving a door open for your opponent's jab to come right through the middle. And that's painful. Once you've had a couple of those jabs, you have to rethink what you're going to do. Unfortunately, too many young boxers are stuck in that bad habit that they don't know what to do. And this is when I go back to the classic stance for me is this, with the backhand ready, like the great Joe Louis and all the others, ready to absorb the punches that are coming their way. Either the hook or the jab or up here to stop the cross. Whatever happens, you've got to protect the chin because it's so vulnerable, or it can be. And it can send a message. If you get a real good blow on the chin, it can send a message to your legs, and your legs can wobble or go down. So let's keep the stance nice and tight with the elbows here to protect you from body punching, and the backhand as the sliding door, as it were. Why would you leave that door open with your hand here, as many boxers do, or up here? You don't leave doors open for your opponent to take advantage with punching your face. It's got to be here. Now, if you're square on, that gives your opponent not only a better chance to punch you in the face, but a bigger opportunity for body punching. So if you're like this, then you've got all that exposed to your opponent. What you need to be is have that back foot back here and in a boxing pose. That can come over at any time if you want to hook or uppercut, and it can go back if you want to jab and throw the cross. So get into the rhythm of moving that back foot. It avoids punishment and it puts you in good positions for other punches. It's simple. It's so simple, and it conserves energy all the while. Gregor's going to help me with this. This is something you should try in the ring with a sparring partner. And don't get too enthusiastic about trying to punch your partner. This is about learning. And I should emphasize that you should never take stuff into the ring which you have not practiced over and over again. You've got to practice and make sure that you get it right, and then you take it into sparring, you try it there, and if it works, fine, you can take it into a fight. But don't ever try anything new in a contest. Make sure it comes from work in the gym. Now, Gregor and I have a similar stance, which is classic. And the great thing about the back foot is it can move any way he wants. And he's out of trouble. So if I go for him with a jab, he's away. If I come with a cross, he's away. And it's, look, the front foot has never moved off that spot. Isn't that marvelous? He's preserving all that energy. Whereas, you know, some boxers are all over the place. They think that once the punch is gone, they're all over the place, but they don't have to be. You do not have to cover the whole of the ring. Obviously, you're going to be in trouble sometime, but we touched on this earlier on in our lessons, where you could grab, you can play for time, you can push your opponent into the corner, and you're out of danger. So remember, the stance is vital, but so too is the backhand for blocking. That is important.